Walker Video Games, Hearthstone.
So this video shows how I changed my Shaman control deck to better suit the new meta that happened after Naxxramas. So the problem with my old Shaman deck was it didn't have enough card draw, so against other controlled decks it would just run out of cards. Mostly this is due to the fact I don't have in my decks any Doom Hammers. Because I just don't have those cards because I play free to play. So the way this deck is working is I'm just going through and putting in all the cards I need to know. So Mana-Tide Totems for a really good card draw. The thing about Mana-Tide Totems is they're pretty easy to blow up, so you need to have either need really good field control or you need to have them behind taunts, mostly to defend them. So the way this deck is I'm making it is just for early control, so Lightning Bolts and Earth Shocks to defend against early cards, and also Earth Shocks are key because since Death Rattle's so big, it silences. Flame Tongue Totems are just great cards overall because they can buff your minions, and also you can put them in between Feral Spirits. Knife Jugglers, because if you can turn 2 Knife Juggler into a turn 3 Feral Spirit, is really good because you proc your Knife Juggler twice. Nerbian Eggs, I think I take those out. Loot Hoarders for the card draw, and also for Death Rattle because they're very good 2-drops. See, Hexes of course, because Hexes counter all silences. Mana-Tide Fire Elementals are great. Earth and Ring Farseers, because I was feeling that my deck I would like get low on health, and I could either heal up minions, taunt minions, or fire elementals, or myself if I'm in the danger zone. Those were going to be really helpful. And I'm just looking to see what else to throw in this deck. Thing is, taunts defense is really good, so definitely that Defender of Argus is going in, just one, because Defender of Argus can even be used on minions. And of course, Azure Drake for card draw, and also he increases all your spell damage. And definitely both Slash Belchers going in. They're just great taunts for especially defending cards. The reason I put Black Knights, also just good to get rid of all the taunts, and same with Alexstrasza. Alexstrasza is just good because if you accidentally get low health, or sometimes when you're controlling a person so hard, the only way you really win is you gain field control and then you Alexstrasza them. So you Alexstrasza them to 15, and then your field does about 5 to 10 damage. As you can see, both Nerbian Eggs went up to put in Kel'Thuzad as, because his effect's just amazing. If you can get field control, and when you drop him and then have minions attack, you can clear the field and then have all your minions respawn. So we'll see what the last card decide to put in. This is an older deck, but we'll see, because I got Kel'Thuzad, I got one card left, and I think it's going to be a Faceless Manipulator. The reason why it's a Faceless Manipulator is it works similar to Sylvanas combos. So you Faceless Manipulator, a very strong card, and then you destroy, and then you hex it. So for 8 mana, you get the monster, and they're left with a 0/1 taunt, which is a really good late game combo. Especially, Faceless Manipulators are a lot easier to get your hands on than, let's say, Ragnaros's, because they're legendary. Some people won't have them. So for new players, it's kind of like, I guess, the poor man Sylvanas combo, or the free to play, but it's a very potent combo. So we'll just see. So this is my deck. I just made it. I put it into rank, because what I use my decks for mostly is not for really getting that high in ranked. Is just for trying to win games to get clear dailies. So there we go. So we're against a Warlock right now. And the first thing when you play against Warlock, you either have to identify if you're against a Handlock or a Zoolock. Once you do this, or sometimes they play demons, but this is definitely a Handlock because of the play. And the thing about Handlocks Zoolocks, is you can't let them get any field control, or they'll just start tempoing you at a pace you can't keep up with. So that was a silence. It actually destroyed the 1/1 just because that card is just so annoying to deal with. And this is good because I think I can Lightning Bolt the one. If I'm up to it, I'm probably just going to Lightning Bolt the taunt or play Loot Hoarder. Let's see what I decide. Okay, yeah. So that's it. That's what I did. So I lightning bolted the taunt, and then I coined out Loot Hoarder. This way, even if he attacks me, I can clear his field. Because the thing about Handlock is they all have very low scaling cards, so you just have to outlast them until you can get your bigger cards out. Also, you need to get Lightning Storms in your hand to have any hope. If you get Lightning Storms in your hand, you pretty much win the game. So we'll see. There's the Knife Juggler coming out, and yeah. So the thing about this is because the Knife Juggler, oh, there's the Lightning Storm. So once you get a Lightning Storm in your hand, you're pretty much just relief. It's just relief. Now, let's see. So this Handlock, he's got 4 mana. He's probably do Wolves, or you can tap and play a 2-drop. But our hand, we're really good because we're in a pretty good spot because we can play a Flame Tongue Totem, and then we can tap our hero ability. So there's the life tap. And what else is he gonna do? He's probably gonna play a 2-drop. I'm assuming he's gonna play Direwolf Alpha. Oh wow. The reason why he played Direwolf Alpha there is he can trade it out for Knife Juggler. But the thing is, we just got our Feral Wolves, and that's amazing. Because we get now 2 taunts up, and Knife Juggler gets 2 free autos off. And the best thing about Direwolf, the field now, is a Feral, one of our Spirit Wolves, can trade with Direwolf Alpha and not die. Or Direwolf Alpha might die next turn just by hero powering or a Flame Tongue Totem drop because of the knife going off. So that's really good for us. So this is one of the reasons why Shaman's really good, because if you can get field control against Zoolock, it's really hard for him to get the field back, because if he starts playing monsters, which he usually does to try and overwhelm you, you can usually Lightning Storm his field to get rid of everything. So let's see. So he's got 5 mana. He's still at pretty healthy. He's got 20 mana, so he can always tap. But the thing is, for a Zoolock, he probably hasn't been playing as fast as he wants to, because Doomguards are really only decent when you have very little, like 1 or 0 cards in your hand, so you don't lose that much card draw. So there's the Knife Juggler, there's the Shattersun Priestess, that's pretty nice. So we're gonna have a knife, and so it's a 1-for-1 trade. And now we can either Lightning Storm. Oh, we just got 2 Lightning Storms, so we're definitely gonna Lightning Storm. And because both of them have 2 health, they're instantly gonna die. So there they go. And there's the click. And let's see. What next? So it's 6 mana. So my opponent has 6 mana, there's a life tap, so he's got 4 mana to work with. He's got Direwolf Alphas probably put a Harvest Golem down. Or Silence, no, Silence wouldn't work. Okay, there's the Direwolf Alpha, yeah. Jeez. This guy likes the Direwolf Alpha. Oh yeah, Abusive Sergeant. But the problem with playing that Abusive Sergeant, are we just gonna... Okay, there's the Totem. Played in the right spot. Oh no. Oh, okay, so we were trying to kill the Abusive Sergeant. That's why we're doing it. We're trying to get value out of our Knife Juggler. Don't kill him. So, because we're so far ahead in damage right now, we're just going to go straight for life, because we don't need to clear the field. Because Handlocks, Zoolocks don't really take that much field control. They might have 1 Hellfire, or the one that deals damage, or I can't remember the name, but the one that blows up a minion and destroys the rest of the field. But they usually don't take that because that's a 4 mana drop, and that's actually pretty costly for a Zoolock deck. So we'll see. Also, for some reason, like, Zoolocks seem to do just so much better going second, because then they get 2 minion insta drops usually. When first they get 1, and your opponent has a coin to coin out Lightning Storms just in case something happens. So I'm definitely thinking that Abusive Sergeant has to go into the Knife Juggler. and we're still going to win next turn because we can either just put a second totem, our Flame Tongue totem, to make this guy into a 5/1, or we can just drop the Fire Elemental and destroy him. So I don't know what he is. Okay, there's the taunt. He still has to clear though. Huh. Is that a smart play on his part? That was actually pretty good, destroying the Flame Tongue totem. We'll see. So we silence. Okay, yeah, so we still lose because we just silence the taunt. Oh, and we just attack with Flame Tongue totem. So that's great. So that's the new deck, just templating. Like, this is rank 13. Let's see. And okay, next game. We're against the Warrior. Okay, so at this part I'm going to the speeds at twice, and that's because I just want to show you Kel'Thuz's late game and how it works. So this is at double the speed, mostly because my opponent took really long in his turns, and also it's a control game, so it's a pretty slow game. So there we go. Turn 2. The thing is, Warriors don't do well against Shamans because they can't really handle the totem spam that easily, because you can just spam totems while they spam armor. And there we go. So like Handlock Man can rush into me. He'll actually get 2 card value. So right now he's gonna get 3 cards. Oh geez, yeah. This is the great thing. That this deck I thought was actually really good because those 2 cards just got 2 value, and the Alakoid Pain is ridiculous to deal with. So this was one of the cards. I'm like, oh geez, it's a 6/3 Alakoid Pain. You don't want to hit into it because it will just do damage. Luckily, because he did that, Alakoid Pain doesn't get a card. And right now, I'm kind of dead. So at this point, I think I Faceless Manipulator the Alakoid of Pain, or Defender of Argus into the Alakoid of Pain. Wait. So that was an interesting play. Don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, so it gets Armor Smith and hits me. I get a card though, which is Lightning Bolt, thankfully. And okay, so actually, because I'm top deck hero, my bad play was actually a good one, because I was able to Faceless Manipulator his Alakoid Pain, then Lightning Bolt it, and he'll have to trade out his 3/3 for my 6/3, and I'll draw a card, so it won't be that bad. So there's the Frothing Berserker. So the hit, there's the card, and there's the Sludge Belcher. And I'm like, because the great thing, okay, there's the double Sludge Belcher. This means I can pretty much perma-stall for late game. For either stall cards like AoE cards, lightning bolts. Also, because I have a Blood Mage Thalmos in the hand, I have a little bit of spell damage, and because I have the spell damage in my hand, what that means is, oh geez, he's just drawing. Though I don't know why he'd do that. Yeah, that was a bad play on his part. He could have hit the Alakoid Pain with the small one and got more card draw. So let's see. So I'm like, oh geez, so I just play another Sludge Belcher. And cause you can just play Sludge Belchers wherever. And the reason I play Loot Hoarder is because I just want card draw at this point. Loot Hoarder comes up, he's going to destroy it if he hits his axe into it. So he plays a Sludge Belcher as well. There's another Frothing Berserker. And yeah, the thing is, what I need right now is a Lightning Storm, because I can Blood Mage Thalmos into a Lightning Storm, or even more, I can Blood Mage Thalmos, hit my hero power, get spell damage, and I'll be good. So first, hexing the 8/3, smart play, and destroying the Sludge Belcher with Black Knight. So this is what we got. As you can see, even though this game's at like twice the speed because I didn't make any cuts, it's actually pretty nice. It's actually at a pretty decent speed. So there's the hit. Oh, fun thing. The great thing about the axe, the warrior axe, is that it actually hits for 4 damage, and then it hits for 5 damage on the next one because you got the death rattle, which is really nice. So there we go, the Blood Mage Thalmos, and there I just heal myself because I just want field presence. And the reason why I play Blood Mage Thalmos is I don't really need him at this point. And if the warrior attacks, I'll get card draw. So let's see, Inner Rage. There's the pop. Oh, that was a really good play. By Inner Raging my guy, he cleared my entire field except for my spell, which This was actually a mistake. He should have cleared my spell damage, because at this point, I just ripped his entire field. So at this point, I'm not really worried about how much armor he's getting. I just want to see, because the way is, two of them are alive. Like, oh geez, what I can do. So I can do... So yeah, silence the armor smith to get clear field, and then I use a spell damage because he didn't kill it to kill his minion, and then I get a spell damage one. So at this point, I think I slow the game down, because at this point, I have field control right now, and there's the Kel'Thuzad drop. So this was actually a silly play. Kel'Thuzad should have been on the left side, but because it dies, and there's the double Sunwalker. But this is the good thing about Kel'Thuzad is he just respawns minions. There's the fire elemental. So I'm trying to figure out where to play him. I just hit to see what I get. There's the taunt. So play because they're going to hit on top and the fire elemental beside it. And that's great. The thing is just respawns it on the end. So this is what's really fun about Kel'Thuzad. You get him on the field. This is why it's almost mandatory to take silences index nowadays, or some really big kill like an execute, because he just gives you so much value. So because of those like 2 plays alone, I now have field control. And so I'm clearing the field right now, almost permanently, because I wanted that card. And the reason I knew I could play it is because the weapon he has is only a 2/1, and he just surrenders. Because he can't kill, I get card draw, and I have Eldrazi in my hand.